afternoon. So, you know, like over the past decade, how like artificial intelligence is evolving. So, for the past decade, you can see traditional AI, which is machine learning and deep learning stuff, which basically learns the pattern from the past data and helps you in prediction or text summarization and so on. So as you can like in the past 5 years, you can see the word Gen AI buzzing all around the like organizations. Wherever you go, you will keep hearing the word Gen AI, RAG, agent case. These three words are become a word of the industry. So, like, what is Gen AI? In a sense, like anyone can give you an overview. What do you know? A basic overview.
Content generation based on the text or image, whatever we give,
Yeah. So these like Gen AI, like they use LLM models to generate whatever stuff you ask to them. So these LLM models are trained on vast training data sets. It can be either text, images, audios, videos, open conversations which are available throughout the internet. All these will be gathered in such a database, and these all database will be trained to a model. So these models will be trained only like using multiple GPUs running at the same time. These need like when these multiple GPUs are running, these produce a whole read. For that we need a water cooling system. So likewise, they like specific companies like OpenAI, Google, Cloud, like they have the on-prem running the Cloud model. So these models, like these companies only have a specific lab to train this model specifically. Okay, so if you take like OpenAI model, so you will be having like you can create text summarization or generate content based on text, also on video, and also on image. So for this, they started with this ChatGPT 2, so which is only helpful in creating text-based contents. So over there, they have not developed a model with pre-trained data, images and videos. So likewise, they trained the LLM model with with capabilities of like producing videos and images, which is known as multimodal models. So likewise, Google and all of this came up with their own models and own ideas. So like Gemini is one who like outstanding in the like media creation and image production. So that's it. All these LLM models won't understand your text in the form of words or the characters. So they needed to be converted into form of numbers. That's why we are using the embedded model, which will be useful in converting our words into vector data, like vector representations, which is nothing but numbers. So these numbers will be stored in the like we have something called as vector database. So here I have mentioned you the Fire thing. So which is a local vector DB which we are using right now. So what is that does is all this enumerated representations. All these will be like we have something as 7, 8, 9 dimensions. Okay. So these vector database has this dimension. So all these what you're going to give the model as input, all those will be stored in some dimensions in the vector database. So when you give a user query, all these user query will be also converted into numbers. Okay, and these user queries, when they are converted into numbers, they go and search for those similar numbers which are present in the local vector database. So likewise, we mentioned the chatbot, we retrieve 3 different answers each time. So this is how that the whole process will be happening. And we have something retrieval of K, which is we define in the code. What it does is, when the user gives the query, it takes like 5 relevant answers which are similar to the user query. So based on that, it will filter which like adapts the user query more and gives to the LLM, and based on that LLM will be building the context for the output. So this is how the whole retrieval K, like top K, it will be like different in the code. So like it differs in code.
In case, like at what term you can say the LLM model or like
It's a hyperparameter. Yeah. So this is how the whole process will be happening. Like when the all those retrieved contexts are sent to the LLM model, based on that, as per your user query, it will be building a context. So this is how all the process will be happening. So at object automation, we provide GenAI course. What you will be learning. So you will be getting the understanding of how LLM models actually work and what are the foundation models are widely used. Okay. So next we will be moving for controlling all these models. You should be aware of prompt engineering essentials, which is so important, because only a good prompt will get you a good answer, and also you can predict what your AI is going to do, but you cannot predict what your prompt is going to give you as output. So which is a necessary skill. It is all you can also see a job role named as prompt engineer. So which is a growing skill in the market. So you need that. So next we will be exploring about these embeddings and what are the popular vector cases available in the market, and we will be moving to the rack system, what he described. So how retrieval is happening, how and based on retrieval the LLM model is generating the new answer. So after we complete the rack system, we can move to fine tuning. So fine tuning is normally with ample amount of data set, you could train a small model with you can make them a task specific model. So if you have a model like ChatGPT and you have something related to finance, okay. So if you feed those models with finance only, you can turn that model by using you can have a model only for finance, okay. So if you want them for healthcare, so you can fine tune around to healthcare. So this is how we will be fine tuning, and this is why we will be fine tuning. And then we will be moving on to agentic AI. So on agentic AI, we will be seeing why agentic AI is used and what are the frameworks like LangChain, LlamaIndex and semantic kernel. Why these frameworks are used and why where they are used. And we have a single agent framework and multi-agent framework. So in the applications, we can invoke a single agent application, and we can have multi-agent applications. So we will be exploring them. So as we complete them, we need those agents to maintain your memory. So when you come back next time, you should know who you are. So we will be having something as memory persistence. So it has short-term memory and long-term memory. So we will be exploring them. So then, as we move on, we will be we'll be having some hands-on, and we have a server which has a H100 GPU. So within that, we'll be having some hands-on experience, like building an application and so on. And at last, we'll be having a capstone project where you will be building a GenAI powered application from scratch to endpoint. So this is how the whole AI course in object automation is designed. So why you should learn this GenAI course? So all those the industry the keyword is GenAI. So if you know GenAI, you can cover any wherever you are in the position, whether you are in different tech or banking or ERP. So wherever you are, with the word of GenAI, I know GenAI. So you can sustain the industry for so long, because the whole industry is dependent on GenAI in the upcoming years. So what I would like to say is GenAI is not a technology shift. It is a mindset shift. Who are willing to learn GenAI will lead the future. With that said, I would like to conclude this session. Thank you. So, anyone have any doubts?
So in agentic AI, we have agents like single and multiple agents. So even in agentic AI, we use LLM model.
Yeah. based on that will be calling an agent. So like when the agent is called, it will only act upon creating a ticket. So for generating a ticket, LLM will be assisting them. So this is how agent care will be
A retrieval that is specific to the LLM model.
Yeah, LLM.
Specific model.
So any other doubts? So like what you have? Like it will be accessing our own website only. When you go out of the context, like out of our website, it will be accessing. So any other?
Every question is converted into numeric form.
Yeah. So the machine will be understood.
It's a common name.
So any other question?
Text numbers represent